Yo, and welcome back to the Banter Boys podcast. My name is Sanji. With me is Ryan. How you doing, boy?
Welcome. Interesting game week so far.
What's interesting about it?
Some weird results.
Well, I mean, to start, the Wood hat trick.
Yeah, Manchester United won a game. Chelsea won a game. Some weird results, man. City won a game.
Yeah, City's not a great team.
Exactly.
I mean, they're only the best club in the world, but they're not that good.
Exactly. Yeah, Chris Wood hat trick though. Helped me in one of my leagues.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been an interesting game week for sure. I thought the Luton Sheffield United game was 4-2. Wasn't it 4-2 or it ended 3-2?
3-2.
I saw there was like a fourth own goal. Did they like rule that out or something?
I don't know. I didn't watch that one.
Wolves also scored 4.
Yeah.
Anyways, sorry, I forgot we were like recording a podcast for a second. But hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a great Christmas. Hope you had lots of presents, lots of gifts, lots of alcohol, all the good stuff, all the bad stuff too. Lots of drugs,
Lots of cool.
It depends how you celebrate your Christmas. Yeah. How's your Christmas, by the way?
Not bad. A lot of family, a lot of running around, a lot of food. The good things. Yours?
Yeah, I immediately joined the gym like two days ago. I was like, yeah, I can't. I felt so fat after Christmas had ended.
Yeah, you can't even fit on the screen right now.
Yeah, I know, barely, man, barely. But yeah, it was a good break. But we're back in your air holes again. Quick turnaround. So we thought we'd squeeze in another Waiver pod. But welcome to those old and new. So we are a Fantrax pod. We basically talk about the default version of the game. So typically we do, data stuff and league stuff and all that, but we're just here to talk about picks. And we're going to try and make it a quick one because I'm being very distracted right now watching the Arsenal West Ham game on Prime. I think Brighton Spurs is happening at the same time as well.
Yep.
So to kind of timestamp this, we're recording Thursday evening for me, afternoon for Ryan EST. But before we continue, I guess, into our picks, etc., what we'll do is quick social plug. So Ross, do your thing right here.
Yeah, for sure. So you can message us on Twitter and Instagram. Our handles at BanterB. On Discord, in the Draft PL channel, Banter Boys, #6585. On Reddit, /Banter_Boys. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, SoundCloud, and YouTube, all under the name of Banter Boys.
All right. So hopefully you've listened to Ross, just take a quick second, go into that, Spotify page where you can give us 5 stars or hit that like button on YouTube or subscribe button on YouTube if you haven't hit that as well. Just asking for a click of a button. That's it. But yeah, we can talk waiver picks because I don't know if there's a lot of drama or whatever, because I mean there's not been much time between game weeks and stuff like that, right? Deadlines. I'm seeing Paqueta walking off right now, by the way. He was a doubt to start this game. So I don't know. We might mention a possible replacement for him.
Yeah, I think
he's holding the back of his hamstring as well. So
I think a few players like Estupinian is back. Came on at halftime. What else is there? Danny Welbeck is truly back.
Yeah.
Paqueta's a huge loss, but I guess they're already a goal up, so it probably does benefit them. You know how bad Moyes is tactically.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think it's too serious because Paqueta's
ready to come back on,
walking back and forth. But I think Benrahma is the suitable option. But yeah, I guess it's not that serious. Maybe it's just too many minutes, that sort of thing. So I'm sure a good rest. And yeah, I mean, Benrahma is probably an asset we'll discuss. But as always, I think we'll kick things off with goalkeepers.
Right. So this week was a horrible one for goalkeepers, I must say. Actually, Neto did well, didn't he?
Yeah, I think Neto was top scoring goalkeeper.
That wouldn't surprise me. Who else? Who did we plug? So Kaminsky, Petrovic. Oh, how did Trafford do? Not well, right? He got a ton of
Trafford
saves.
did great.
He got a ton of saves, didn't he?
Yeah. He was second highest scoring asset.
Right. But the others, not so well.
I mean, Petrovic kind of matches his last few game weeks average, right? You're kind of expecting him to score between 6 and 7, which he did.
That's fair. Okay.
The Dean Henderson one, I guess, he didn't score well.
No, I mean...
I don't think that's Henderson being a bad asset, though. I think that's just Chelsea being
right,
shit.
exactly. Like, they didn't put many chances on target.
Yeah, I mean, there was like a lot of chat going on around about Nico, being shit because he missed his easy chance and then the chance he put away was offside. So, yeah, I mean, there was like a lot of good play, but not a lot of shots on target sort of thing from Chelsea.
Right.
In fact, both teams played well, I thought.
Yeah. Mateta again delivered Ghost Machine
Points. Yeah. I mean, we'll talk about him a bit later, but off air, we were like, Olise and Eze linking up. They're probably going to, produce points for Mateta, which means maybe that's why Petrovic played better, because Chelsea attack is so disjointed. Like, you don't know what to expect.
No, yeah, it makes sense. Okay, goalkeepers then, fine. Who are we thinking for the next coming game week? Luton have Chelsea. We've just discussed Chelsea a bit. How you feel about
Luton at home
it is
too.
at home, so Kaminsky, I think his value goes up at home for sure.
Yeah, but always get weird about like first game of the game week, man. If I can avoid that game and find an option elsewhere, I probably look at Trafford versus Villa. Like away, you'd expect Villa to dominate, have a lot of shots on target.
Tons of saves again.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
What about Petrovic again against Luton? I guess Luton at home they typically score.
Could. Yeah. I don't mind that either. Like right now, I mean, even Henderson at home versus Brentford. Brentford haven't been great.
I like Hendo actually this game week.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brentford really haven't been clicking.
Yeah.
It does help that Jensen made the bench, didn't he? Didn't get any minutes though, I don't think.
Not that I recall, no. But I mean, if I had to rate them, I'd probably go Henderson, Trafford, Petrovic, Kaminsky.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. It's the same guys we're talking about for weeks now. I guess if you do need these guys, it means you are chopping and changing them at freely, which isn't a bad strategy. Like, we've seen it work.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, exactly. So, shall we talk about defenders then?
Let's do it.
Where do you want to start?
I want to talk about Newcastle defense for a bit. Not only did they concede a good few, Liver is no longer nailed. Lascelles is no longer nailed. But the solid, like, the back four that they started the season with is back, right?
Minus Pope.
True.
Back four same.
Fair. So, I guess, is Liver a drop to you now? I think you owned in one league.
I mean, I dropped him.
Okay, you did.
Because I think we talked about if he was going to get benched, I think you just drop at that point. Like, I do think he'll get minutes here and there. Like, for fuck's sakes, man. It was a giant mistake not starting Livramento versus Elanga. Like, Byrne got ripped to shreds in that game.
Yeah, destroyed. Really and truly destroyed.
So I'm just what like it wouldn't surprise me to see Liver get the odd game, and maybe Howe's a bit better with it tactically moving forward. But I don't know if you're stashing him.
That's fair. I kept, but yeah, he's my trigger finger is ready to let him go.
I would have loved to keep, but I'm in a situation where I've got like maybe one healthy person on my bench at the moment. Like injuries have been brutal, rotation has been brutal, so
Suspensions.
it's more. Yeah, exactly that too. Right, we saw a lot of popular assets get suspended this game week, and now next game week the likes of Kulusevski is gonna be missing. So at some point, I think you know who you hold for dear life, and the others you just got to take a gamble on, especially if you really, really want that win, or the win is close enough for you to take that gamble.
Right. Okay.
And with defense, I think it's one of the better options to kind of stream for, right? Look, Kwanzaa got like nearly a 20-point haul this game week.
Yeah, yo. I came up against him in one league. Luckily, I had Joe Gomez myself, so it wasn't that bad, but that nearly hurt.
So fucking pissed I missed out. Yeah, I'm pissed I missed out on Joe Gomez, man. He put up the same amount of points as Vage.
Right. Okay. So, speaking of dropping defenders, another one who we've kind of been talking up recently, but he was benched. Nico Williams. What are you thinking?
I held on to him,
Okay.
actually.
You're thinking it's rotation? You think it was rest?
I think so.
Fair enough.
Oh, we've got a third goal.
Yep, Brighton. Fuck me. I can't believe I'm depending on
Do you have a Spurs defender?
I can't believe I'm depending on a Spurs clean sheet, man. Or at least not to concede too much.
Mate, Spurs is starting 4 fullbacks tonight. What were you really expecting, though? Away to Brighton as well.
Estupinian.
We know
Yo,
Spurs are good.
Are you kidding me? The kid now comes on.
Are you serious? That is amazing. That is truly amazing.
Oh, man.
Wow.
I own in one league. I'm so happy. Remember that Jesus for Estupinian trade?
Love it. Absolutely love it now.
We'll see if it...
I mean, it was a good trade, though. Like, I think it's a good trade.
I think so, too.
Especially in a league that you need a defense as well, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. We're getting distracted. Okay, so Nico, you kept.
Yeah, Nico, I kept. I was gonna quickly touch on the Spurs boys before we left them.
Okay.
But my thinking is like I don't want to touch any of them if they're gonna concede this many goals and whatnot. Like,
Yeah, they were an avoid when Romero was out, and he's back out again. So I think it's an avoid again. Like Porro obviously goes well enough to keep. But nobody can get Porro now. Like Davies, I don't really want. Royale, he had a great game last game, but not doing that well right now.
but I mean, Royal in fullback is different to Royal in centre back.
Very true. All players in fullback versus centre back makes a difference.
Yeah.
I think Romero is supposed to be back at like end of Jan, so it's not that long to wait. Only 2 game weeks maybe?
Yeah, but I don't think it's a make or break type of asset
No, agreed.
that you're gonna get from Royal or Davies.
Agreed. So it's like easy to drop, and if they're free when Romero is back, then we'll consider them again.
Yeah. But back to like the whole Nico stuff. Yeah, I'm holding. I'm gonna be patient. I don't think was it Montiel that played instead of him. I think.
Yes, it was.
So I'm not like really fretting too much because Montiel has not really played much club football this season. I think that's Nico's spot, and like you said, it's rotation and all that. So
Yeah, I think the positive thing, in my opinion, is that Toffolo also missed out, and you got to think that's his spot. I mean, we don't know enough about Nuno, what he likes at Forest, but yeah. So I was going on to Sheffield, yo. So I always butcher this guy's name. Ahmed Hodzic.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
finally gets a return. Good for him. Any assets besides him we want to consider at Sheffield? No, right?
Nah. Don't they have like a really tough fixture next?
Do they?
Yeah, they're away to Man City.
Oh, that's easy.
Well, I mean, it's not like City keep clean sheets anyways, right? So
Yeah.
But I mean, Ahmed Hodzic, we kind of had him as like in our thinking for preseason, and he's one of the defenders that they have that scores goals, etc. And I guess this was really the fixture to kind of consider him for, right? You got to consider against one of the other worst teams in the league. So
in a home game, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, in a home game. Yeah, so I don't think you're gonna get a fixture like that again. So I probably won't look here, ever, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What about Bournemouth boys? Delivered again?
Yeah, it's interesting with that one. Like, I think last game week Zabarni got like fuck all points, and now he just got just under 20 or some shit.
Right. Adam Smith?
And that's yeah. So I went with Adam Smith instead because of that.
And he kind of reversed, right?
Yeah.
Difficult one to call, but I still think both assets worth rostering if they're free in your league. Simple as that. Given the form they're on, at least.
Yeah, but how much do you trust that away fixture to
so
Spurs?
yeah,
though?
Spurs at home. This is the first game that Spurs are currently scoreless in. I don't think it lasts, but Spurs always at score, so fine. I wouldn't go after them right now, but after that is Liverpool, so avoidable for the nearest future, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know how many other defenders I want to talk about. I mean, West Ham are currently keeping their clean sheet.
Maybe Longley at home to Burnley if he gets the start. He got the assist for the Dendoncker goal this game.
The Donker went off, yo.
Yeah.
Would have been an insane free agent grab. He would have been free in so many leagues, if not all.
Or a pick for your perfect 11.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that shot, actually. Definitely.
Yeah, the West Ham one, at home to Brighton, it's a tough one. I don't know. I still don't think like West Ham are a team that I bank on clean sheets for.
I agree, but just if they keep the clean sheet versus Arsenal, I mean, that's a huge if. It would be 2-2, and then I start to believe in it more. Not saying go out and get these guys, but I don't fear the Brighton fixture that much. Yes, they're 3 up on Spurs, but that's just Spurs being Spurs.
How are you feeling about... I mean, I think this is the last ones we can talk about for defenders, but how would you take a punt on Luton defenders versus Chelsea just because of how trash we've been?
At home?
But like, yeah, at home
I don't mind,
as well.
yeah, I don't
like,
mind Luton at home, actually.
Palmer and Sterling are coming back in, and Nkunku fit. Like, you'd think Chelsea should get a goal, right? But again, it's Luton at home.
Yeah,
so.
I expect them to get a goal. I still expect the Luton defenders to have a lot of work to do and put up decent goals points. Sub 10 or close to 10 though, or even over 10. I actually grabbed Menji in a league this game week. Didn't work out because the opposition weren't that difficult. He only got 4 on some points, but I think I'd prefer them versus Chelsea if I'm honest at home. I think Menji would top my list, then maybe Osho. How are you ranking them?
I'd probably go Osho, Menji. Well, Bell has been ghosting better, right?
He has been.
Yeah. Maybe Bell, Menji, Osho. But again, it's first game of the game week. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna take this punt. Like, no one's crazy enough to. Maybe some owners. So
fair. And last team to talk about is Wolves, I guess. Aiden Nouri got the start. He got 6 successful dribbles. Not much else,
Jeez.
but
Yeah.
put up just about 6 points or so. Or 5 points, was it? I can't recall. Not bad though. I'll take it.
Yeah, it's decent. At home to Everton. Ooh, I think Brighton just won a pen. Nice.
Huh.
Possible 4-0.
What a game week for them.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, with Wolves at home to Everton, I'm a little nervous about that. Like I still think like Everton are a good team. I know they lost 3-1 to City, but it's City, so
Yeah,
like they did score the first goal in that game, right?
right.
And I think arguably they're missing Abdoulaye Doucouré, best player that they've had so far this season. But I feel like Everton. I'm expecting Everton to score in that game at least.
And that's fair, but we know these players have the potential to ghost fairly well.
Yeah, could do.
Like Totti, because he got an assist this game week. Rare assist,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
still.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'd go like I'd still go 8 Nuri and Kilman, and then everyone else I'm kind of
Correct. Same.
Yeah. Midfielders?
Let's do it. Your boy scored today. Hinchelwood.
Yeah, man. Told you, look out for this kid, man. This kid, I think it's one we need to keep an eye on.
Yeah, I mean, we mentioned it, right? He doesn't ghost that well. But I guess in an easy fixture like Spurs were to grab.
Did Hinchelwood win the penalty?
Oh, did he?
I think he might have, you know.
Not sure.
You gotta check that. But, yeah. Sorry, you're saying, like, you brought up Hinchelwood. Yeah, he scored a banger. I don't know if he's, like, a fantastic ghoster or whatever. But given all the injuries that they've had, the rotation, all that sort of stuff, he could be one to kind of keep an eye on. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's not been doing much else in like recent times, right? I know he's like getting minutes here and there, but he doesn't really do anything, I think, unless he gets an attack and return. So
I think actually he benefits from tougher games too because he's the reverse OOP. In the default format, at least, he's mid, doesn't lose points for goals conceded. But yeah, I agree with you. He's not that great on ghosties.
yeah, defensive responsibility, more avenues. I mean, we're gonna talk about this player next, but Dango.
Oh man, Dango had a great game. He
Yeah,
really is coming into his own in that spot.
yeah.
What did he end
Dango
off as?
chained, bro. Dango chained.
Dango chained. I like it. What did he end off at? Double digits, surely.
Yeah, double digits. Because I own him in a league. And the promising thing is he's getting like 90 minutes and stuff. So 10 and a half. I like that. Nice. And he had a couple of shots from there. So
yeah, he did. He had some great runs forward. By
the way, Damsgaard didn't get the start.
I know.
Yeah, so I think that romance is dead all over again.
That's fine. Don't know how much of a romance it really was. The Luton boys. I want to go back to the guys. Barkley again, yo.
Oh, you know what I got for Christmas? A new fantasy team.
What?
Yeah, because we had to like adopt the couple of stragglers in our Banter Championship League, right? So
yeah, you and I both picked up a new team.
Yeah. So I grabbed Dross actually in the team that I'm helping out. But yeah, calm 9 points, man.
I know, right?
Clivert we were talking about, by the way, during the game week. We're like, we both see him free, but we don't trust him because he's been doing fuck all and goes on and fucking scores.
Yeah, I think it was bad keeping by Leno. Definitely. But he took his he had a few chances there, and he was definitely goal hungry. He was just going at it.
What about Alex Scott? You have any interest in him?
Man, what a solo run for that goal. Yes. Interest, yes. Great. Looks like a great player. Heavily hyped. I didn't know much about him, but I think the form Bournemouth are in now. I just want a piece of it.
Guernsey Grealish.
Sorry? Oh, is that what
He's
they call
known
him?
as the Guernsey
Gotcha.
Grealish. Yeah.
Jeffrey Schlupp. Did you grab this game week?
I mean, well, David Brooks as well. I wanted to talk about
Oh,
before
okay.
we move
Yeah,
on
yeah.
from Bournemouth boys. He got an assist as well. Is that just like if he starts, you grab him, start him, but
I've-
don't really bother to stash?
Yes. I don't think he's also like a must grab. Like he's an option if he starts.
Yeah, agreed. Who do you have in mind next?
Sorry, I mentioned Schlupp because you mentioned him when we were chatting. Did you end up grabbing in a league?
In Dino, I think I had him, and probably the team that I adopted, but he didn't get the start this game week.
Oh, he didn't. Okay.
No. He was on the bench, so I kind of dropped him. Like, I mean, he's showing points potential, and again, it's like the whole Mateta vibe that I'm thinking is that Olise is back, Eze is back, other assets around them should be good, should be better.
Yeah.
I'd love to. I mean, if you can stash him, stash him. I think he does have upside because we know he in the past he can get like an attack and return here or there, but yeah, I dropped because I could. So, oh, and of
Yeah.
course Brighton concede.
See, Spurs love to score. Son
Brighton
assisted.
love to concede. Son assist, yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. Velizio, one of their youth players. He's actually a hot prospect in our Dino League. People were talking about him and stuff like that. So interesting that he got the goal.
Nice. Okay, I'm just gonna rattle off a few more names then. McAtee. We talked about how he's not worth stashing, but you grab when the fixture's right. You did.
Yeah, but now I dropped because he's facing his parent club, City.
I know he's
so
not.
he won't play.
He's not allowed, not eligible.
Yeah.
So good option though. Like there were some good options we shouted. I want to talk about Lemina and some of the Wolves boys.
Yeah, man. Lamina's a confusing guy. Like he's popping up with returns and he doesn't ghost at times. Like I don't know, that feels like a real gamble.
So yeah, he's currently in the right spots at the right time. And he looked really bright last game where he put up 20. And now this one. Don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna gamble long term. Like, okay, they have Everton up next, then Brighton, then United, then Chelsea. I'm not afraid of any of those fixtures necessarily. I do think he'll have to do a lot of work. I just don't know how much freedom he'll have to be in the box like he's been last few games. Bellegarde came on and got the goal. I forget why he came on, who he came on for. Was it an injury sub? I can't recall. It was, right? Huang got injured.
Fucking Kwang.
So
fuck these Wolves forwards, man.
So the good thing for Wolves is that Neto is back on the bench. Should be back in the squad very soon, right? Didn't get any minutes though. So,
you'd assume he comes right back in.
Yeah, exactly. But didn't get any minutes, so I don't know if it was just like mind game kind of thing. But if Bellegarde starts, I do want a piece of that Wolves offense at the moment.
Are you? Well, I guess it's because of Cunha.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Cunha's just been too good. Sarabia and Cunha both actually. Like,
Yeah, it's so weird, man. Sarabia seemed like he was such a bit part player, just struggled to get with the pace of the league, and then fucking Gary O'Neill in general, man. Like this guy's
yeah,
just like turned this thing like completely around, and yeah, I he genuinely surprised me. Like,
agreed.
I
Okay.
mean, the Wolves fixtures are still decent,
Yeah, they're
so
not bad. They're not
they're
bad.
not bad. Yeah.
Don't think I really want to chat about anyone else.
Any love for Andre Gomes or?
He had a good game the game before. I don't think his game recently was good. I mean, it was City, so it's hard to have a good game versus City.
Yeah. What about the Liverpool spare boys, Elliot and Endo? I think Endo might be able to do well against easy teams. Like,
You think so?
yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's starting to find his feet in that Liverpool team, and I
I
mean,
agree.
maybe Liverpool fans have a better opinion on this, but I think in easy fixtures, home fixtures, like Endo's worth a punt because we've seen he has the ability to get a goal.
Okay. Not sure I share the same zeal for Endo, but
Yeah, I'm not like saying to
oh,
go grab him now
second.
for sure. Oh, Davies.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
No, Davies scored. Don't you have him? Or was
And
it Porro goal? They're showing both their faces.
no, it's Davies.
Oh, maybe it's a Porro assist.
Maybe it looked so. Yeah, it looked like it came from Poro's side. Yep, it was a Poro assist.
Well, that's kind of annoying.
A bit, but I mean, they did concede 4 goals, so whatever.
Oh.
Okay. Should we talk about Onana before we move off of Everton?
Mm,
Not really.
I'd rather talk about Elliot than Onana.
Okay.
I mean, I think we have a shared hatred / we've been burnt in the past by Elliot,
Yeah, I never get points when I grab him. Ever.
but other people can still, right?
So, I mean, if you grab him this game week, he put up a double-digit return. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess. Fine. He's a good asset. Let's be real. If he's anybody who starts in that Liverpool squad turns into a good asset, though.
Yeah, good asset for you guys, terrible ones for us. So
Manchester United got the win.
no, I don't want to talk about them. They didn't deserve that. No, they did. They did. But go ahead.
I was just gonna ask Kobe Mainu, how are you feeling?
I don't know. I'm happy to win in Dino, but I don't think it's someone that you should be
Rostering?
gambling on. Well, gambling on to help you win your game week.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Let's talk about some forwards, I think.
Yeah, there are some like. Oh, sorry. With Benny's mid, right? We didn't talk about Benny. How's he doing so
Oh,
far?
yeah. True. Because I guess if Packets is out for a bit.
Yep. Seems like Benny's on a fat 0 at the moment.
Oh, excellent. Just what you want from an asset.
I know. He didn't play that many minutes though.
He's under 40% though, so definitely would be free in leagues.
Yeah, I think he's only been on for 18 minutes or so. 7 touches, 3 accurate passes out of 7 attempted, so that's horrible. No stats to talk about. It is shaping up for a amazing punt.
Just the best.
I know. Brighton is the next fixture, then Sheffield after that. I mean, like we said, Paqueta probably isn't out long term, but if he is, I don't mind Benny.
Yeah, same.
Okay, let's go on to the forwards.
Let's talk about Dango Chained.
Yeah, we mentioned him already.
Yeah.
Really come into that position now that he's embraced the reverse OOP spot.
Mm-hmm. We saw a bit of this from Bobby de Cordova Reed, remember? When he was doing it for Fulham. He turned
Yeah.
into a bit of a hot asset when he was
Yep,
playing
yep.
defensive roles. I mean, if Dango's getting shots off, like, I don't see why he can't score in the system. Like, Bournemouth playing some good football now, man.
I agree. Do I want him as a forward spot? If you really need a forward, yeah, great. I mean, I don't think I need forwards in my league, so I probably wouldn't go for him. But I agree. Good asset. Sinistera off the bench again, returning again
Yeah.
with a kind of a screamer, right?
Yep. Definite screamer. I think like 10 Bournemouth players, 10 different Bournemouth players touched the ball before that goal went in too.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was a good goal. Yeah, good goal.
Danny Welbs. That guy.
Your boy. Your
Yeah,
boy.
yo. Won the pen tonight. I am almost fearful of how much his haul is right now.
Yeah, I don't even want to look. I'm pretty sure I'm facing him.
Did he put up another
Actually,
15?
let me rip the band-aid off right now. He's on 15.25 at the moment. But I
Yes.
think this is like with slightly modified scoring for this league.
Sure. So back-to-back 15s then. That's pretty damn good. For an
Yeah, that's
asset
pretty
that a
fucking
lot
good
of
for
us
sure.
pretty much wrote off. Probably widely available.
And then fixtures are tasty after, right?
Yeah.
At West
yeah.
Ham, Wolves, at Luton, Crystal Palace, like
He also should get a lot of minutes with all the injuries and whatnot that they have.
yeah.
Okay. Mateta, we mentioned him so many times now. If he is free in your league, go grab.
We both own. We're both celebrating the points. Like,
Ooh, Sheffield boys, man. McBurney. I think
was that like a situation of he's up against an easy team and then he's just gonna get a fucked in aerials and goats? Like,
so. That's so. I mean, yeah, he got the goal right, but he had a shit ton of aerials before that. What did he
Yeah.
end with? 14 aerials.
yeah, it was madness, bro.
Pretty much. He is an asset who has a very high floor though, because of his aerial threat.
Yeah, but against City, are you
No,
gonna...
not City.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Would you drop him though?
I did.
If it's
I did in
yeah.
some leagues, so
Yeah.
I think he's streamable. I don't think he's a solid hold.
Yeah, it's one to watch. I know like it's Wilder back and the boys are back together, etc. But if push came to shove, like I'd drop him. I think because he's up against City. Like, what's the point? I don't know.
Right. I guess their opponents in this game week, Luton, Adebayo, man, he's ghosting.
Adebayor?
Yeah, him. He's ghosting insanely well now.
I'm glad you followed your shout and grabbed him in DPL.
Yeah, it worked for me. I mean, yeah, I benched Wissa, but I'll take like almost 10-point return any game week anyhow.
Yeah.
What else?
Wood hat trick.
Oh,
Wood's like a forward 2 now, right?
yeah.
If he's getting consistent minutes.
Correct. Like
He looked
we
fucking
mentioned,
on it, man.
Yeah, he really did. We mentioned players that might just shoot up in value under Nuno. And it looks like Wood is one of them. Each of his goals was so well taken. Like, great game week for him and his owners.
I don't mind his fixture up next as well. Like at home to Manchester United. United aren't like doing anything special in defense, so
Fair.
I know we like mocked him for like either getting fuck all points or banging like 30 plus points, but he did it again. Like
I know, right? How much love do you have as a Chelsea fan for Madueke?
I generally thought he was gonna start. Really. I mean, Maatsen played instead, took the gamble there. That did not pay off at all.
No, it did not. But Madueke
And there was like a
kind of smashed
there was
it
a
from the
tweet
bench.
going around of Madueke smashed it from bench, took the penalty to win us the game.
Yep.
But like there was a tweet going around about like Matson's performance, like I think some Opto Squawker tweets or some shit like that. Basically, he basically had fuck all contributions while he was on the pitch. I mean, I don't blame the kid though. Like he's barely gotten to play football. Like
Yeah.
so it's tough. It's tough.
It is tough. It is
But
tough.
I think if again, I think it's one of those scenarios where if I didn't get the players I wanted to in my waiver run, I'd just go grab Nani, stash and wait. It's the first game of the game week.
Yeah, fair. Okay. Burnley?
Odeberg Ghost Machine.
Yeah. Really has
Oh,
become.
Spurs post. Oh, and Porro should have scored.
Is that a big chance miss?
I don't know. Maybe. In my opinion, it is. I don't know what
Probably
what
not.
Opta determines. Yeah.
Oh, S2 looks so good.
Yeah, he does. He's back, man.
He's
back. Yeah, Odeberg, Ghost Machine, Lyle. Again, I'm worried about him completing 90 minutes. It's not the rotation stuff. I think it's after being out of competitive football for a bit of a break. Like
Right.
you get eased into it instead of 90 minute stuff. So
Fair enough. I've still seen a lot of posts where people are saying he's going off for AFCON. So
okay. Maybe he's changed his mind or something.
maybe. So just one to monitor.
Yeah.
And then I guess last club to mention, Brentford. Any love for these guys?
Potter, Lewis Potter. He
Potter.
got an attacking return.
Yes.
So he doesn't really ghost.
No. Oh, so he didn't get a attacking return. He got 14. No return.
Okay.
I
Was
try
it
to
the
remember.
previous one he got an attack return?
Yes.
I feel like, yeah. The games
got
are
the
so
goal.
like thick and fast, man. Everything's
I
like
know.
one big blur now. It's crazy.
But yeah,
2 key
14
passes,
points.
2 shots on target, 4 successful dribbles.
Guess he does ghost.
But it's Wolves, so I don't know.
Fair.
It is a decent fixture. I mean, it's versus Palace, but I think Palace win that one. I don't know.
Did Godas play? I can't remember.
I believe he did. I think he started in a bit of a wing back position for them. That was such a terrible fucking game from them defensively.
And I think he still got his regular then 7-pointer then.
Yeah.
Which I still don't mind. Like, if you're scraping for forwards, I'd take a 7-point return any game week, really.
Yeah. I don't mind that at all.
Any other forwards? Let's think. Any other injuries that came out today might help a forward?
I mean, we talked about like the Huang one being out, but the midfielder benefits like.
I do want to talk about Kulusevski's suspension. Maybe Lo Celso benefits.
Yeah, could. How much is Lo Celso really on right now? Let's see. 7 points. Did he get an attacking return for that? 2 key passes, 1 accurate cross, 1 interception, 1 successful dribble. Yeah, honestly, I don't mind the Lo Celso shout then.
Yeah, I mean, it's at home to Bournemouth. Bournemouth are going to probably score. But Spurs will probably also score.
Yeah. Because Spurs are great at home, so. Also, Gill is on the pitch as well. There's a chance maybe Gill comes in.
That's what I was not going to say. Do we think Brian Keel? I keep hearing...
Keel, yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Do we think he gets minutes over Lo Celso? Surely it's Lo Celso, right?
Yeah, I think it's because like Kulu's been playing the central role and everything like that too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'd probably put it on Lo Celso first. Yeah.
Okay.
Wondering if there's anyone else. I don't think there's anyone else obvious. Yeah, I think that might be it, man.
All right, cool.
So those are the picks, and that is the pod. I'm tired.
Yeah, and there's still like a whole bit
Half
of
of
footy.
football to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Looking forward to that one, though.
30 minutes left of the Arsenal game, I guess.
Oh. And West Ham have scored their second.
Of course. God, that's gonna be Kudus, isn't it? It's just always Bowen and Kudus.
I hope so. I hope
come
so.
on, that'll just kill me.
Okay, when are we're gonna be back with a pod. When? Oh, no, Mavropanos, old Arsenal player, of course.
Oh,
Fucking love this shit. Inject this shit. I have so many Arsenal friends I need to message now. But in terms of podding again, I think we'll be back with another waiver pod, and then we should be back with regular shit. So you'll probably hear from us before the next waiver deadline. I think we'll probably record like on the Monday or something like that. But yeah, I mean, until then, I don't know. Come join the Discord. DM us. Happy for a chat.
yeah, do it. Just do it.
Do you have any final words or anything you want to touch on before we sign off?
New Year's resolutions for you all. Be better and join the Discord.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I'm seeing it's award processes.
Of course. Who
Yep,
wouldn't
yep.
it be? Who wouldn't it be? And Brighton won 4-2 versus Spurs. It's all kicking off. All right. Yeah, I mean, like Ryan said, come join the Discord. Have fun. Enjoy the rest of your year. I guess when we pod, it'll be New Year's Day as well, right?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah. True, that is what Monday is.
So, I guess enjoy your celebrations. Be safe. Don't do anything stupid. Or if you do, send us a picture of it. Yeah. I guess Happy New Year, and we'll chat to you in 2024.
Yep.
Cool. I'll see you next year, bud.
All right, see ya.
Peace.